three features in a home buyers really value, but most people do not think about. The first is going to be cathedral style ceilings in the living room. The high ceilings, open concept is so valuable, and I find so many buyers fall in love with that. And the second is going to be a huge game room area. I think this changed during the pandemic where now game rooms are so important. And the third, last but not least, a great backyard area for entertaining and having fun. This one has all three. Check this one out. Hey everyone, Raj Sahu here, realtor in Austin, Texas, back with another model home walkthrough. Today we're going through the Carolina floor plan with Century Homes. This plan is a one-story, over 3,500 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. And you're gonna see this is going to be loaded with upgrades, great for a home in a very large lot. The community I'm actually in does 1 acre lots, which I'm finding in different parts around Austin is becoming more and more popular, especially for people looking for more space. Heading right out to the main living area. I love how this plan opens up. You saw the cathedral style ceilings before, but very tall ceilings in the kitchen, very open, lots of light coming in. There is a very large patio outside that we will go out to, but I can't stop looking upward to these cathedral style ceilings. I find builders that do this, it just comes with that premium build where if you're concerned about open concept on a 1-story, I really feel like this plan has it. And we'll take a peek around. First, we'll go to the kitchen and just explore here. I like the gourmet kitchen with the designer vent hood with the backsplash going all the way up. Let me know what you think about that tile work. It's just a straight tile instead of being offset. I think that's pretty interesting. Lots of different things you can do with backsplash. You can be very creative, especially in a kitchen where if you just have a lot of whites and grays, you can take some chances there, I would say. A really good look at how well this opens up into the living room. And even on this side, they did the backsplash, which I don't think is as necessary, but it is a model home, so they're going to usually upgrade it to the nth degree. Of course, looking at the pantry, yeah, 3,500 square feet. Usually would want maybe a little bit bigger on that pantry, but there's still a good amount of room there to store some food and some different things that you want to hold in your pantry. Here's a quick look at the breakfast nook area. I will say there is a separate dining room that I walked right past when I walked in just because I wanted to show this main living area and how well it opens up. But you'll see the dining room is there in the distance in the back where that light is. And we will come back to the front of the home and show that dining room and everything. But again, had to go out and show how well this living room opens up. I really think it's the main feature of this plan because if you're going to be spending most of your time in the common areas, I think it's so great to have those high ceilings. And then I like these sliding glass doors. I do like sliding glass doors that go all the way over. That's more of like the modern touch. I believe this model home was built quite a few years ago, but that's the sliding doors that go all the way down have become very, very popular. So would love to see that on this type of home. And then would love seeing this type of backyard patio with the cathedral style ceilings in the backyard as well. I just think it opens up the space, and to be frank, I really don't think this video does it justice. It's so massive when you're out there, where this is definitely a party house where if you want to have like a backyard barbecue or something like that, lots of space to do that. A lot of greenery here with this backyard model home. Of course, if you decide to build this plan on a different lot that maybe doesn't have all these trees, probably put a pool somewhere. I mean, you could probably do that somewhere in this lot. It would just be a little bit more away from the trees, which seem to be in the center of this backyard. But overall, I love that backyard space. I think being in Texas, most people don't realize you can really use this space year-round, especially when you have a patio space like that where, yes, it does get hot here in July and August. So if you need shade, of course, that backyard patio can provide it. And being that we have very few days where it gets incredibly cold, and that's coming from somebody who's from Pennsylvania. I feel like I can enjoy this year round. Even when it's cold in the winter, I find like in the afternoons it's very tolerable and I can still enjoy outdoor spaces. In fact, some of those days when everybody's bundled up here in Texas, it reminds me of in the fall or when spring is breaking through in Pennsylvania and people are wearing shorts and it's like 50 degrees. So of course we don't do that here in Texas. And if you are from the north, you will acclimate. At least I did, and I find most people do. And that backyard space again is amazing when you can enjoy it so many days out of the year. Heading back into the home, I want to show you the game room. And I mentioned this is one of the underrated rooms. I find homeowners that buy, and if they have any regret or have something they were surprised that they really valued, it's usually the game room. Either they regret not having the game room bigger, or they're surprised when they have a big game room how much they use it. And you could use it as what you see here, like a pool table. I find ping pong tables have become very popular, usually because it's a fun activity, but you can fold those up in case you want to use the space for other things. And then obviously like a kids play area, or put a couch here and make it into like a game room to watch games and be loud and have fun. And I think there's just so many good uses of this space, and it just kind of a way to get away from the rest of the house. I like also that this game room is away from the other parts of the home, like the study, the dining area, and then some of the other bedrooms that we will see here. And then I like those trends and windows. I think natural light into this area is underrated. And then the wainscoting is also a very cool touch, a little bit more of a traditional touch in that game room area. Now, heading back out to the main living area, I want to show you this fireplace. I think I just glanced over it previously. I like how it does draw your eye over to that area. I will say the TV pushed to the side is a pet peeve of mine, just because I guess for me, if I'm going to be using this main living area or having people over, it's nice to have that TV over the fireplace. I think from the kitchen, even the breakfast nook area, it's visible. So Super Bowl party, or even just watching a game, having people over, I think it's great for entertaining, but I guess that's personal preference. Over to the dining room that I mentioned, so it's just on the right side when you first walk in the door, but I like that it doesn't kind of hit you in the face like some dining rooms are right on the front door right when you walk in. But of course, this being over 3,500 square feet, we get some good space. And then this was an interesting touch. I don't know why they would have these double doors off the dining room, so I was a bit confused on this. In fact, I would really love to see this in the study when you're working from home, you just need some air, or you're taking a conference call and you just need to get away from your desk, get away from that room. It's so nice to open that door in your study and just head right outside. And speaking of that study, this is a good look at the study that has double doors going into it at the front of the home, so very separate from the game room and other areas of the home. I love the tall ceilings in here. And one thing to keep in mind, they do have some traditional furniture pieces in here, so if you're going for less of a traditional aesthetic, just keep in mind you can design these homes usually however you like with your design elements. If you prefer more whites and grays or more modern touches, there's usually a way to do that. And with most builders, there's usually a designer that is included in the price that you can really lean on the design studio that all day long designs these types of homes. Now, when first walking in, I didn't even show this really good circular ceiling design there with some wooden accent. I really like that touch when you walk in. It does draw your eyes upward, and then it kind of takes you into those beautiful cathedral style ceilings. Now we're gonna head over to the owner's bedroom, and I love how well this opens up in the owner's bedroom. Just a massive owner's bedroom. You can see all the furniture in the back with great windows along that back wall. And then I love the tray ceiling. Tray ceilings always open up the space so well. And then you can usually do some sort of design element, like if you want to put a different color on that ceiling to draw your eyes upward. This one was a little bit different. They went with like a gray wall color and then white ceilings. So I would say I usually don't see that, but if you have white and white, sometimes it's really nice to put like an accent ceiling or paint a different color, accent color on the ceiling for that paint. I love that sitting area. I find people are striving to have these large owner's bedroom areas with bay windows, and this is a very large bay window. Obviously, there's quite a few windows in there, and I think the windows in the owner's bedroom so important when you first wake up, just kind of opening up the curtains and seeing a lot of natural light come in. Great way to start your day. In the owner's bathroom, again, very large here. They definitely went over the top with the wraparound bathroom shower here. That's my slick way of not panning over the mirror and then you see my mug. So I love how that mirrors the whole wall practically. It again opens up the space really well. You do have this tub. I guess if tubs are your thing, you have it. If not, you have this huge shower. You don't even have a door on both sides, and then there is a handle to start your shower, so you never have cold water getting poured on you. Really nice to just walk in, and I love the glass that goes from the shower out into the bathroom, so it still feels very open. So if you're in a closed-in walk-in shower, or heaven forbid you actually have to put on your faucet and get sprayed by cold water, I'm sure then this is quite the dream builder home. What a beautiful owner shower. I am finding people saying, well, I'd rather the tub get taken out and I just want the owner's shower. Usually there are options to elongate the shower with most plans. I don't believe it's offered in this plan, but there could be others where you just elongate the shower and that usually takes out the tub. Over to the closet. Decent amount of room in this closet. There are 2 closets in this owner's bedroom, but this closet opens up to the laundry room. So no more lugging your laundry through your home to get to your laundry room. You just simply open the door, and there usually would be a washer and dryer there, but obviously this being a model home and nobody living in it, and so not necessary to have it there. So let's head over to the second closet in this owner's bathroom. And I would say, fairly decent size for both. Obviously, when there's 2, you can get away with this being a little bit smaller, but this would be the bigger closet. I would say it's actually pretty debatable, not significantly bigger. I do like the transom window at the top. Again, natural light in areas, especially when you're starting in your morning, like natural light in the bathroom, natural light in the closet. I do think that is underrated. And then quick look at the commode as well. Now we're gonna head back out to the main living area, and I did want to show the rest of the bedrooms. There are 4 bedrooms, so obviously that was the owner's suite. There are 3 other bedrooms, and one of them is actually gonna be located near here. But first, that is your garage. So you would be accessing your garage there. If I open that, that would be the builder agent's office, hence why I did not go in. But around this corner is going to be one of the spare bedrooms. So this spare bedroom is right in between the garage and the owner's suite. And it does have an in-suite bathroom, which we will see here in a second. And one thing I want to mention, going back to 1 acre lots, I mentioned it's becoming more and more popular. It is becoming more and more difficult. Land value has gone up, I would say, everywhere in the United States, including here in Austin. And it's difficult to find them. But the beauty of Texas is we have nothing but land. So instead of building our cities vertically, we tend to build them horizontally, where you can literally be in Austin 30 miles outside of the city, but you're within 5 to 10 minutes driving distance of a $1 billion development where they're going to put bars, restaurants, shops, and even a very large park area. And I don't find many cities built like that around the United States, where you're 30 miles outside of downtown, and instead of feeling like country, it feels very livable. Still the suburbs, but built to have fun and have a lot of developments and activities. And that's how Austin's growing, and that's why I think it's an exciting place to be. Here was a look at the laundry, and then of course it's connected to the walk-in closet in the owner's bedroom again. So just want to give you a different angle of that. This would be an area for your laundry, and then again, access to your garage, which you see there. We're gonna head over to the two last bedrooms that are on the opposite side of the home. I like how everything is separated out. Again, with one-story plans, often you lose some square footage in some of these hallways to get out to these bedrooms. But I think at this square footage, this plan still checks a lot of boxes. You have a separate dining area, you have a game room, you have 2 bedrooms on one side with a huge owner's bedroom, and then you still have a good amount of space here on this side where, you know, this is, I would say, a typical spare bedroom size. No surprises here. And I think the privacy part matters. You know, I find there was a plan I walked the other day where all 3 bedrooms were right on top of each other, right next to each other, and then they all shared a full bathroom. And I like the amount of space that's in between the bedrooms and the privacy that you can have. So in this bedroom, as you see here, even a walk-in closet, good amount of space, which sometimes you need to be in the mid 3000s to get this type of space, and some people need it, some people don't. It just depends on what preference you have. There is a Jack and Jill full bathroom between these 2 bedrooms. Now, there are quite a few upgrades in this model home, so obviously before buying this floor plan, you do want to clarify what's upgraded and what's not, what's included in the base price, and then always ask, you know, what's the average for design upgrades in the neighborhood, and try to get a feel for cost so you're not going in blind without a budget. Always a good idea to understand upgrades, because this is definitely a very dressed up model home. Not sure about this yellow color on the walls, but dressed up in other ways with great upgrades. And of course, this would be the last bedroom that is towards the front of the home. So these 2 bedrooms on this side, this bedroom that window would be facing out to your front yard. And there was a Jack and Jill full bathroom with 2 sinks on either side and a bathtub and a commode in the middle. Now, if you want more model home walkthroughs, click on the playlist button at the top of this video, or subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll be notified anytime I post a model home walkthrough, which I do twice a week. And then if you are looking at real estate in the Austin area, feel free to reach out to me. I do represent buyers, not builders, and so I can help clients navigate throughout this market, and I've done so successfully quite a bit this year. And as always, hope this helps. Take care, everyone.